Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will talk about International Skilled Worker Expression of Interest System. So if you are planning to apply in SINP OID category, means Occupation in Demand category, or Saskatchewan Express Entry category, then first you need to submit your expression of interest in the SINP portal. Okay, and if you want to get additional 600 points in your Federal Express Entry profile through provincial nomination via Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee program called SINP, then you should also create first your SINP expression of interest profile. Okay, so in this video I will talk about this, and this is the outline of this video. So first I will start with the what is an International Skilled Worker EOI system, then how it works, then how to create the profile, how to calculate the points, how the candidates are ranked, how to update the profile after the submission, and what you should do after you get the invitation to apply, what is the processing fee, processing time, and we'll try to see some recent EOI selection results. And if you want to send any additional document to the SINP, then how to send it. Okay, so guys, before I start, I do create lots of videos about how to become Canada PR with fastest, easiest and cheapest way in 2020. So please do subscribe my YouTube channel for the latest videos and updates about Canada immigration, so you do not miss a single updates or videos in your journey to become Canada PR. Okay, so let's begin. So what is an International Skilled Worker EOI system? Fine, so it is a EOI stands for expression of interest. Fine, so it is not an application. Fine, it is we said it is a pre-application. Fine, which allows you to fill out the some information which indicates that you are interested to migrate in the Saskatchewan province if you will get the nomination. Means this EOI system will take your information and it will check your eligibility, and if you are eligible, then you will be entered into the pool. Fine, and this eligibility will be based on certain parameters like work experience, your language proficiency, age, and some other parameters. Okay, and if you match with the skills which is needed by the Saskatchewan's job market, then you will be selected in the International Skilled Worker EOI system. Okay, so it is not an application for the nomination. Fine, it is just an expression of interest. Means you are just showing the interest to migrate to the Saskatchewan. Fine, so once you get the ITA from this system, then you have to apply for the nomination. Fine, so do not confuse in this between these two parameters. Okay, so now in conclusion, as we discussed, if you want to migrate to the Saskatchewan, or if you want to get provincial nomination from the Saskatchewan through SINP category, or you want to add 600 points in your Federal Express Entry profile, then you should create first expression of interest to the SINP. Okay, now the question is how to create this SINP EOI profile. Okay, so it is very easy. You can do it in few steps. So let's say for that you need to enter few details. So when you will create your SINP EOI profile, you will be asked few details, like you will be asked your date of birth, your passport number, whether you have any job offer or any representative, okay, whether you are having a valid express entry profile or not, whether you have done your educational credential assessment, okay, and if you have any license which is required to work in the Saskatchewan, fine, and it will ask you for the points, okay, how many points that you are having. Okay, so if you do not know about this, I have already created the videos on that. So this video of how to create the SINP profile, fine. So in this video you will get all the information step by step, and you will be able to submit your expression of interest through this video. So I have already said this link of this video in the video description box. Okay, similarly, if you want to calculate your points, SINP 2020 points, fine, for the OID as well as express entry category, you can watch this video and you can calculate your points within 10 minutes. So if you are interested, you can watch these videos. I have already set the link in the video description box of this YouTube channel. Okay, so now let's move back. Now let's see that how this system works. Fine, so once you submit your expression of interest to the SINP, then you will be entered into the pool of eligible candidates, where there are many candidates, and you will get the points based on your experience, your language points, and some other parameters. Okay, then there are some rules that you need to remember. Your profile will be valid for 1 year, fine, once you submit your profile. After that, fine, and you can have only one active profile in the system at a time. You cannot have the multiple profiles, fine, for OID and express entry. Okay, so you should remember it. Then you will be ranked based on the information that you provide, and if you have highest ranking, then you will get the invitation to apply to the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee program. Okay, and that will be done through the expression of interest draw. So SINP will conduct the draw usually every month, and you will get the invitations if your score is high. Okay, so this is how it will work, and this is one simple graph. So first you need to create your profile, then you will be entered into the pool. After the pool, if your points are higher, then you will get the selection and you will get the invitations to apply. And once you get the invitations to apply, then you have to submit your application, and then SINP will start your assessment for the provincial nomination. Okay, so this is a pre-application. It is not the application of provincial nomination. Fine, it is just a pre-application, this EOI system. So do not confused in that. Okay, now let's say, as we saw earlier, in EOI system you will be invited based on your point assessment grid. Fine, so you can find out this point assessment grid from the official website of Government of Saskatchewan. So this is the official point assessment grid for the International Skilled Worker program. So here you can calculate your points. If you want, you can watch the previous video that I have already discussed with you. Fine, here another thing that I want to share with you is, sometimes when draw will be held, there is a equal scores. Fine, so let's say for example, in the next draw, the SINP will have the draw cutoff will be, let's say, 68, and in that case there are many people who are having this 68 score. So who will be given a priority? So SINP written that the first they will choose the people, those who are having the close relatives in the Saskatchewan, then you have any past work experience, then you have a past student experience. So those people will be given a first priority. After that, they will give the another criteria, that will be a most work experience. Fine, so those who are not having the connection with the Saskatchewan, fine, and then again there will be a tie, then the second parameter that will be a work experience, and the third parameter will be the highest language scores. Okay, so this is how the system will be ranked in your profile in the EOI system. Fine. Now the question is how to update it. Fine, let's say if you want to update your EOI system, just log into your EOI system. Fine, and there is a one option is that make change EOI. Fine, so you can change it. If you want any information, then you can change it. For example, let's say you want to change your information about your improved language score result. Let's say you appeared the IELTS in the next second time and you got the better result. Fine, you want to update it. Fine, or you want to update your work experience, which will be for the 1 year. Let's say you have entered the experience of 6 years, and after completion of the 7 year you want to update it. Okay, so in that case you log into your system and just update your information, and again you have to submit it. For more information you can watch the video how to create SINP profile that I have already said. In that I have given you the example of the how to update your SINP EOI profile. Okay, now after the invitation what you should do. Fine, so once you get the invitation, fine, you will have the 60 days to submit your all the documents. Fine, and if your invitation has expired, you can create a new EOI profile, and again you will be get the invitations if you are eligible then in the future EOI draws. Fine, if you provide any false or misleading information to the in your EOI system, then you may be considered as misrepresentation and your application could be refused up to and you will be banned up to 2 years. Fine, so please do not provide any false or misleading information in your EOI. Okay, then if we talk about the processing fee, fine, for expression of interest there is no fee. Fine, it is a free, so you can fill your information in expression of interest, which is totally free. So once you get the ITA, if your profile is selected for the SINP program, then you will have to pay $350 Canadian dollar for the application processing fee, and which is a non-refundable. Fine, okay, and for processing time, if we talk about the processing time, fine, it changes with respect to time, so that's why I have not noted. You can open it from the official website. Fine, so this is the official link and this is the timeline of International Skilled Worker Program. So currently for OID it is a 21 weeks, and for express entry it is a 20 weeks. Fine, so means after the submission your profile will be assessed within the 20 weeks, and you may get the nomination within the 20 weeks. But again, this data is for this quarter of 2019-20 from January 1 to March 31. Fine, this may be changed in the upcoming quarter, or it may be increased, or it may be reduced. Fine, so you have to continuously check it, and you can expect your processing time about your SINP application. Okay, now if we move further, fine, if you want to see the selection results, fine, so let's see some recent selection result. Fine, so this is the official page of International Skilled Worker EOI system. Most of the data that I have collected from here. Fine, and if you want to see, scroll down this page and here is link is given. So if you want to check that which are the recent invitations were issued, you can see from the here. Fine, so I have already down. If you click on this, one PDF will be downloaded, and if you open this, then this PDF will be open. So here you will get the information. Okay, recently the draw was conducted for the OID and the cutoff was 78. The number of people were invited 125, and these are the NOC codes. Okay, so similarly you can explore all the information about the selection draws which were held in the past. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If you want to create your SINP EOI profile, so from the same page you have to just click on this link, and you can create your expression of interest profile. I hope it is clear. Fine. For the selection result, we have seen the link. If you want to understand the future cutoff prediction for the next draw or the future draws of the SINP, then I have tried to created one video which tells about the trend of SINP. Fine, I have tried to reveal some facts and figures by using some mathematical parameters, so you will get to know about how many number of invitations will be issued by the SINP and what will be the future cutoff for the upcoming draws in the SINP. So if you are interested, you can watch this video. I have already shared this link in the video description box. Okay, and if you want to send any additional documents, so when you submit your documents to the SINP may ask you some additional documents. For example, that after 2-3 months you will get one request, we call it as ADR, additional document request, and in that you need to you will be asked to, let's say, submit your official bank statement, recent bank statements. And so if you want to send these documents, you can use this email ID. And if you want to do any other general inquiries, then you can send on this email ID. Okay, so I hope this is clear. For documents, this one; for general inquiries, this one. Okay, and once you submit the document and if you satisfy all the requirements of the SINP, you will get the provincial nomination certificate from the Saskatchewan province. Fine, and SINP will communicate through this by email ID. So you will get this certificate in your email as well as in your profile. Okay, and then after that, within 24 hours, your 600 points will be updated in your Federal Express entry profile, and that will give you the assurance to select for the ITA by the next upcoming draw of the federal government. Okay, and if you have applied through SINP OID category and you don't have the express entry profile, then SINP will give you the detailed instruction about how to send the documents through the post to the IRCC. So don't worry about that. Fine, every instructions will be given to you. Okay, so I hope it is clear what you should do, what is EOI system, how to create the profile, how to calculate the points. So guys, please share your suggestions or queries in the comment box of this video so I can answer it, and I will try to make the new videos as per your requirement. Okay, and please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for the latest videos and updates about Canada immigration, and please click on the like button if you like the video. Okay, thank you very much.